Hello folks, this is the third show of the Thomas Ward Show. On tonight's show we have videos from the best top country singers and comedy singers in Ireland. Firstly, on the show tonight, this is part one, and on this part one of the show we have Richie Kavanagh, PJ Reilly and Billy Martin.
I had a Jack Russell for 15 years or more, and he never would let anybody inside out the door. He was a little devil, a waffle dog to bark, and when he'd show his teeth he was like a little shark.
Well, he'd wake in the morning, he'd be barking at the cat, and when he ate his breakfast he'd lie there on the mat. He'd be waiting for the postman, he'd never let him pass. He didn't like the postman, he'd want to bite his ass.
I had a Jack Russell for 15 years or more, and he never would let anybody inside out the door. He was a little devil, a waffle dog to bark, and when he'd show his teeth he was like a little shark. Me old Jack Russell, he didn't have no fear. If he heard a sound, he'd always cock his ear. He'd make you feel so safe in the bed at night. When Jack was outside, you'd know everything was right. I had a Jack Russell for 15 years or more, and he never would let anybody inside out the door. He was a little devil, a waffle dog to bark, and when he'd show his teeth he was like a little shark.
Well, he'd wake in the morning, he'd be barking at the cat, and when he ate his breakfast he'd lie there on the mat. He'd be waiting for the postman, he'd never let him pass. He didn't like the postman, he'd want to bite his ass.
I had a Jack Russell for 15 years or more, and he never would let anybody inside out the door. He was a little devil, a waffle dog to bark, and when he'd show his teeth he was like a little shark.
A little Jack Russell, a waffle dog to bark.
Me father, he would pay me on a Friday for working hard all week up on the sea. With me £5 in me hand, sure everything was grand. Then me mother, she would smile and look at me. I'd hand her my £3. Our arrangement, it was sound. Our house was full of fun, we had it all. Then with everything all right, I would hop aboard me bike and hit for Carmickbrine and Georgie's Hall. On the road to Carmickbrine, we'd always take the time to chat to all the girls along the way. Sure, we had no cares at all as we went to Georgie's Hall. I can still recall each one of them today. Well, then we arrived at last at the Hopper Baller dance and caught the perfume wafting out the door. But I felt it was a sin when the paraffin kicked in. It was used to slippy up the dance hall floor. Oh, but that's all by the by, though I think it made us high and boosted up our courage for the fray. Until Billy on the stage with his sax was all the rage, I can still recall those same old tunes today. On the road to Carmickbrine, we'd always take the time to chat to all the girls along the way. Sure, we had no cares at all as we went to Georgie's Hall. I can still recall each one of them today. Though I know those days are gone, my memories linger on of that little old dance hall in Ireland, where I'm glad I took the chance to ask a small brunette to dance, and sometime later asked her for her hand. Now our children are all gone, and we sit here all alone, and sometimes with a grandchild on our knee. My mind goes back in time to those days in Carrickbrine, and the nights in Georgie's Hall down by the sea. On the road to Carrickbrine, we'd always take the time to chat to all the girls along the way. Sure, we had no cares at all as we went to Georgie's Hall. I can still recall each one of them today. I can still recall each one of them today.
Are the four